to Britain. 2 people are in custody over those drones that brought one of Europe's busiest airports to a standstill for 36 hours. Meanwhile, passengers cheered as officials at London Gatwick declared the scare over and gave the all-clear for flights to take off and land again at the airport. Our Dominic Velitis is watching this story for us, and he joins me now from our London bureau. So, Dom, what more can you tell us about the arrests made by police?
Well, Arthur, police say they've arrested 2 people, a 47-year-old man and a 54-year-old woman. Both are from Crawley. It's a town which is about 5 miles south of Gatwick Airport. They haven't been charged, but they do remain in custody and are being questioned by police. And that is really all the information we have at the moment. Police say their investigations are ongoing and that every line of inquiry remains open. So 2 arrests now in connection with these drone incursions at Gatwick Airport, yes, but this is still very much an active police investigation. Alfie.
So it's an active police investigation, but certainly they are trying to get people off the ground again. We know flights have resumed at Gatwick. What about the backlog? And how quickly is that really being cleared up now?
Well, you're quite right. Things are slowly returning to normal at Gatwick. The airport is aiming to run a full schedule of flights today. That's a little over 750 flights carrying around 125,000 passengers. But there is still some disruption, especially in terms of arrivals to Gatwick. Many have faced severe delays and have had to use alternative transport to reach the airport. To be fair, the officials did warn passengers to expect further disruption due to the backlog that has been caused by these drone incursions over the last few days. In all, around 1,000 flights were cancelled or diverted, affecting nearly 150,000 passengers. So it will likely be some time before things are completely back to normal at Gatwick Airport. Arthie.
And it's interesting because the broader impact of someone using a drone in a case like this is huge, you know, when it comes to cancelled flights and deterring people from traveling, let's say. But it's not the first time that something like this has happened. So what is being done this time to prevent it from happening again?
Well, that's the big question on everyone's mind, Arthur, particularly those who found themselves caught up in all of the disruption. Here's what a few of them had to say.
The airport needs to do more in terms of a technological solution, because people are always going to do stupid things, and you know, there's only so much you can do about that.
I think it's 2019 that a drone can, let's say, interrupt an airport is interesting.
What we need is to use the best technology to make people safe when they're flying, and you know, whether the army have got it or whether the civil aviation have got it, but we need to make sure that airports and all public services are made safe.
So technology, Arfi, and particularly how it can help stop something like this from happening again, is a subject very much on people's minds. The police say they are confident that the right resources are now on the ground at Gatwick Airport to minimise the chances of something like this happening again. And it's interesting as well that the airport reopened only after the military installed some unidentified technologies to prevent any further drone incursions. But incidents like these have been a concern for some time, so much so legislation has been introduced to prevent the illegal use of drones in sensitive areas. It has been a bit of a growing problem. Here in the UK, the number of near misses between private drones and aircraft tripled between 2015 and 2017, with 92 incidents reported last year alone.